Hello, Shib Army. Today's movie is not the happiest one I've ever made, and that's because she's in a bad spot right now. So, if you have any sheep or want to buy some tokens, you should watch this movie first before making any decisions. Disclaimer: if you've been watching movies on this channel, you know that SHIB has been doing great this year. The year 2022 was not a good one for sheep or Bitcoin in general, but this year things seem to be getting better. SHIB's price went down by a zero, but it was mostly going up. Also, the number of trades was always high, and it kept moving up that list of the top cryptocurrency by market capitalization. Also, the Shibarium beta testnet finally went live. Yesterday was a bad day for all of this. Analysts say this is the first time this year that the number of token trades hit what they call rock bottom. Its price is still pretty good, but the average number of trades that happen every 24 hours has been going down and finally dropped on Wednesday. This means that there isn't much progress. Analysts, as you might expect, have tried to figure out why this is the case. On one hand, they say it might not have anything to do with sheep in particular. It could be because people aren't very interested in the crypto market as a whole. Top cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum have been trading sideways, which could mean that people are slowly losing interest in cryptocurrency in general. Analysts say that another possibility is that people are losing interest in sheep. Especially, if it's true that people are losing interest in cryptocurrencies in general, it's hard to think of anything that could change that. But if people are losing interest in sheep in particular, there might still be chance. Still, all the development team needs to do is make and release something or a few things that will get people's attention and keep it. Shibarium might be that thing, but only time will tell. If you thought this was really helpful, please leave a review and tell your friends about this video. It really helps with YouTube's algorithm, which makes it easier for me to keep making better movies. And luckily, the drop in the number of sheep sold might not be the worst thing that could happen to Shiba Inu. In a previous video, I talked about how Binance stated that it would buy Voyager, a cryptocurrency company that just went out of business. This was good news because Voyager has a lot of cheap tokens in its stocks and had already been selling a lot of them to save itself. So the fact that Binance US bought it might mean that there won't be any more big purchases of sheep. But Binance US just announced that it won't go through with its plan to buy Voyager because of how cryptocurrencies are regulated in the US. This makes sense, but it's not good news for sheep, especially since sheep needs a win right now to get out of a slump. Voyager still has a bag full of sheep tokens in his crypto wallet. Its sheep are worth about $32 million right now, so if it decides to sell more sheep, it could hurt the price of sheep in a big way. We still have no idea what Voyager will do with its tokens now that Binance isn't going to buy it. Since no one likes uncertainty, it's possible that Voyager will just keep selling off all of its crypto, including sheep. But what's probably worse is that the government of the company could take all of its cryptocurrencies, including sheep, if it can't save itself. No one knows what could happen, and Voyager hasn't said anything about it. Guru Voyager's release says that the news that a deal with Binance US would not be made does not add any more information. Customers will be able to get cash and cryptocurrencies directly through the Voyager platform, even though the present situation is making it harder for the company to get ready for bankruptcy. Restructure the country. The company said so in their statement. Still, it seems unlikely that Voyager wouldn't keep selling its sheep coins. Sheep is one of the most held tokens, so it makes financial sense for them to sell it. If they decide to sell a big chunk of the 3.1 trillion sheep tokens on the market, they will make more money. It would change the price of sheep for sure. Even worse, the symbol is dangerously close to adding a zero. Binance is also a company that owns a lot of sheep, if we're talking about that kind of thing. So the purchase had taken place. Binance would then have a lot more sheep tokens, probably more than they wanted. So, now that I think about it, Binance might have chosen to sell some of the sheep tokens they get from Voyager because they already have so many. So maybe this is a good thing that looks bad. It looks like Voyager is still up for grabs, so it's possible that another cryptocurrency will come along. Voyager will be bought by a company before it can sell any more cheap tokens. And hopefully, If this made-up company buys sheep, they would be ready to keep their sheep tokens, which would be best for Shiba and us. But I'm just making guesses here. You can tell us what you think about this problem in the section below. I want to read them very much. Despite all of this, Satoshi is very optimistic about sheep and Shiba Inu dogs in general. But before we get to that, this station gives away 100,000 sheep every day to anyone who wants to take part. All you need to do is subscribe to the channel, like this video, and leave a message below. Hashtag Shiba Inu. Good luck to Satoshi and his aggressive attitude. He might be happy because he doesn't think there's much to worry about, or because he thinks sheep will get better soon. Or, he is trying to cool things down so that people don't sell all of their tokens at once and drive down the price of sheep. Time will tell which one is right. No matter what it is, he has kept trying to keep the community's spirits up, especially in the Shibarium Tech Telegram channel. Since Shibarium Beta PuppyNet started, there has been a lot of silence on Telegram, which has made the community very restless. Shibarium hasn't come out yet, and people want to know what's going on with its growth. Some people have even started to question Satoshi's role as leader of Shibarium, wanting him to be more involved on social media to promote the platform and, by extension, Shibarium. He was also warned that he told the community last month that there would be big news before May, and April is almost over. So he had no choice but to put something on the platform. Not Twitter, but Telegram. Well, he didn't have to give an update when he replied. He pretty much just wrote, "I think the army has a lot of news to share, since all the chain activity and tokens are very public. We're in go mode, not pro mode." Now, what could he have been talking about? The only thing new in the Shiba Inu environment in recent times is the PuppyNet, so that's probably what he was talking about. And the DogNet has been around for a while. But there have been a lot of things going on it. More than 4 million deals have been done on it so far, and there are about 14 million wallets on it right now. So it's possible that Satoshi is talking about these changes. The Shiba Inu community, on the other hand, really wants something more, and since trade volume is at an all-time low, the Shiba Inu ecosystem needs it all. The growth that PuppyNet has been making is good, especially because it gives the impression that the real Shibarium would also do well. But since it's only the beta test version, it doesn't change the price of sheep. The real Layer 2 blockchain, on the other hand, probably would, which is why everyone has been begging for it to come out. We've reached the end of this movie. If you like the movie, please like it and don't forget to leave a comment in the section for comments. This helps me a lot with how YouTube works. Also, please let as many people as possible know about this movie. Let's tell everyone about this.